You probably already use the food label in some way, maybe just to check the fat, calories, or sodium content. But the more familiar you are with the information the nutrition facts label contains, the more likely you are to use it to make sure that you're getting an overall healthy, balanced diet. You should be using the food label when you shop, as you plan your meals, and as you cook each day. One of the best things a person can do is plan ahead before making the trip to the grocery store. So go ahead and make a meal plan and a shopping list. This can really help a person avoid the temptation to impulse buy once they get there, especially when we're talking about things like junk food and snacks. Once there, a person would want to check the label for the number of servings and the servings per container, the number of calories per serving, and they're also going to want to look for products with reduced amounts of fat, sodium, and little to no trans fat. And they're going to want to look for food sources that are rich in things like vitamins A, C, calcium, and iron. Also, they'll want to look for products that are made with 100% whole grains and choose protein-rich foods that are also low in fat. It's important to remember that the nutrition facts label is based on one serving. For example, in this box of macaroni and cheese, one serving is 1 cup, but the box actually contains 2 servings. So if a person were to eat the entire container or 2 cups of macaroni and cheese, they would actually have to double the amount of calories and the amount of other nutrients listed on the label. So from this one food item, if a whole box of macaroni and cheese was eaten, they would actually consume 36% of their daily value of fat in one sitting. The percent daily values, or the percent DV listed on a nutrition facts label, is based on a 2,000 calorie diet, which may or may not fit your individual needs. A person's caloric intake can vary depending upon their age, their height, their level of physical activity, and even their gender. But if you understand how to use the percent daily values, you can use it to make dietary trade-offs throughout the day. It is important to understand that the footnote on the nutrition facts label does not change. Those are standard recommendations for all Americans, and they're based upon the input of public health experts, so they do not vary from product to product. The ingredients label is listed by the amount of the ingredient in the product, with the ones making up the bulk of the product listed first. So for example, in a box of cereal, you should be looking for the first item to be 100% whole grain. The Food and Drug Administration is the agency that's responsible for standardizing food labels. If a person would like more information about this topic, I would encourage them to go to the Food and Drug Administration's website.